We gathered here today to celebrate Project Search interns from Richland 2 School District. I am Jill Anelli, Vice President of Human Resources at Providence Health. I'm honored to have the opportunity to speak today. First, on behalf of the leadership team at Providence Health, I'd like to welcome you to the graduation ceremony. I want to thank all the parents, Richland 2 instructors, vocational rehab coaches, staff, and leaders at the hospital for their support of the Project Search program. This is our second successful year hosting Project Search at Providence Health Northeast. This year has been unique with the interruption of the coronavirus. Just as we're getting to know each awesome intern, we took a break to ensure the safety of the interns and patients. Prior to the break, one new thing this year's group of interns participated in was the on-site training for basic life support for healthcare providers. This training was conducted with the help of the Providence Health Clinical Education Team. Special thanks to Ralph Prelo. A special thank you to Mr. Stephen Cross for his dedication to the interns and the success of the program. He has patience and joy every day on the job. Also, a special thank you to Sherry Markey, Executive Assistant, for being the on-site liaison to assist and help smooth each process. Mrs. Sarah Park, Lead Transition Specialist with Richland 2, was very helpful in creating a business advisory council to connect business leaders in the community with our talented interns. We are hopeful to watch this council grow over the next year. I have one closing special person to thank who is dear to my heart. Mrs. Martha Jones, Executive Director of Strategic Partnerships with Richland 2. Martha is retiring, and I will greatly miss her. She introduced me to Richland 2 and was fundamental in getting the Project Search program established at Providence Health. We all wish you the very best in your retirement. Providence Health is a Catholic healthcare system, and in keeping with our faith traditions, I would like to introduce you to Donna Soulsby, our chaplain.
Hello, I'm Chaplain Donna Soulsby, and I want to congratulate each of you on your graduation. God of joy and hope, we thank you for this time of graduation. May each of you walk in wisdom and grace as you embark on new journeys in life. We ask for courage to face each challenge set before each of you with confidence and peace. May each gift and treasure grow, develop, and flourish. We are grateful for friendships and opportunities gained throughout this last year. May hope be a light within each of you that you carry into each new day as you graduate and grasp new opportunities for a future filled with hope and many blessings. Amen. And again, congratulations to each one of you.
Hello, it's a pleasure to be here today. My name is Joe Bernard. I'm the Market Chief Operating Officer of Providence Health, and I also serve as the Chief Executive Officer at Providence Northeast. So we are really happy and proud today to be able to celebrate with the 4 interns that we had as part of Project Search for 2019-2020. On behalf of the Board of Trustees at Providence Health and the Chairman, Neil McLean, as well as our Market Chief Executive Officer, Terry Gunn, I want to congratulate each one of the interns that did a great job participating in Project Search at Providence Northeast this past academic year. The interns bring a lot to the table at Providence Northeast. They've been very engaged. They do a great job and present a superior work ethic and really connect well with the frontline leaders as well as everybody on our staff. I would be remiss if I didn't say that we're a better organization by being a participant with Project Search. This is the second year. We had 6 interns in year 1, and as I said earlier, 4 interns this year. And it really makes Providence Health a better organization and helps us accomplish our mission of making communities healthier by extending Christ Healing Ministry. And the last thing I'd like to say is I really appreciate the work that Stephen Cross did. He was the teacher, the academic leader for the interns. And Stephen, just a kind and respectful person who does a great job representing Richland 2 at Providence, and also does a wonderful job dealing with each and every one of the interns that he's responsible for. And along with Stephen, he gets great support from Sarah Park and Martha Jones, and we really appreciate the work that those 2 ladies did on behalf of Richland 2, coordinating and collaborating with Providence Northeast. So congratulations to each one of the interns, to their families and to their friends. I hope this is a great opportunity to celebrate the accomplishment that you have achieved over this past year as an intern at Providence Northeast in its affiliation with Project Search. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a great day.
I would like to thank everyone for joining us today. I know that these are not ideal circumstances, but I think it's important that these young men and women that are present virtually today receive the recognition that they deserve. Each of these interns have worked incredibly hard this year and have done a wonderful job. This last year has stretched them to take on exceptional challenges as they trained in this hospital and branched out of their comfort zones as they prepared for competitive employment. They did not only learn the job skills, but they learned about themselves. They learned what it takes to be productive citizens in their community. They learned about their likes and dislikes in a working environment. They learned that they are supported to be successful, but most importantly, they learned that they can count on themselves to make sure that they get the job done. They first arrived as high school students, not quite sure what to make of working in a hospital. Gone was the structure of the school setting where you are planned by the bell and when you have countless friends that they've known for years. Instead, they experienced this hospital. A hospital where volunteers, employees, mentors, and administrators and supervisors have been gracious and kind and opened their hearts to our interns and this program and treated us like their own, like family. This hospital has given our interns the chance to be someone who is always inside them, but just needed a little nudge to come out. I would like to thank the families for making sure that your intern got to work on time, showing up to every employment planning meeting, and adjusting your schedule to accommodate a change in hours. Thank you for your commitment to your student success and ongoing support and collaboration with Project Search, and for continuing to support their journey, even though this chapter is coming to an end. It is your dedication that makes this program so successful. We appreciate the hospital for providing us with a site to train, and for every supervisor, mentor, or staff who helped teach lessons to these interns that they could only learn through this training opportunity, and not just how to do the job, but how to be successful in the workplace, both socially and professionally, day after day. Thank you. I would like to thank the Project Search team for everything you've done working with preparing the interns for life after high school. Thank you, Rosalind Woodruff and Amanda Marshall, for your work with the interns in both the classroom and in their internships. Thank you, Stacy Boyd, for being Celicia's voice throughout the year. Thank you, Sherry Markey, for being the bridge between the hospital and Richland 2. And thank you, Sarah Park and Jill Nelly, for your leadership and your guidance of the steering committee and the Business Advisory Council. Through everyone's part in molding of these interns, we have had the privilege to see the metamorphic change from the students who started in August to the young men and women you see today. And to these young men and women, Celicia, Trey, Will, and Keyshawn. I talked about how everyone has worked hard to help you along the way, but I want you to know that the person who's most responsible for where you are right now is you. Thank you for coming to work and giving your best effort every day. I know that it wasn't always easy, but you were able to learn about what it takes every day in your community, and you were able to learn about yourselves along the way. I'm pleased to announce that we have one intern working, one with a job offer, and the other two are working hard towards receiving their own offers. We know they will all be successful. Thank you.
My experience in the different departments working in Project Search was wonderful. I really appreciated working in PACU, the ER department, and Med-Surg. PACU, I was very busy. I learned how to work through problems. I learned how to clean the rooms. I worked with exchanging the pillows, doing the personal bags for the patients. The work from PACU actually helped me work in the emergency room duties. I learned how to work with people, interacting with them. We supported each other. I used what I learned in PACU, and it really helped me with getting the rooms ready for the nurses so that they were prepared for anything they needed. The Med-Surg department, I was only there for one day. But I learned what the nurses did, the things that they needed for the Med-Surg unit. I also did get to assist the nurse with a patient and the things that the patient needed to be comfortable. So I helped the nurse get the things that they needed. My future goals, I'd like to be involved in photography, dance, maybe artistry. I'd like to teach sign language to deaf children. I'm really open with what I can do for the future. Even assisting patients as a patient tech. When I first started, this is how I felt. But by the time I finished Project Search, this is how I felt and how I acted. That's it. Thank you.
Hey, good morning to you all, y'all. My name is Courtney McGregor, but I like to be called Trey. So let's get started. I am one of the interns that participated in the 2019 to 2020 Project Search program. First of all, I would like to say it's an honor to speak to you all today. I appreciate y'all speaking to me today. So I want to say thank you to my grandma, my mom, Mr. Cross, Mr. Amanda, Ms. Rosalind, and Mr. McNeil. I thank all of them, and I thank them for the advice and support they gave me. Well, before the program, I felt unsure. Okay. Because I didn't understand Project Search, so I didn't know what to expect. After being in the program, I became more powerful. More powerful. Y'all see that? Okay, good then. So yeah, the reason why I became more powerful is because all the nice people I met and worked with in Project Search. For example, one of my favorite assignments was central processing. Central processing was the best. I'll tell you about that. Everyone in central processing was so helpful. One of the duties was to learn which codes I need to place in certain items while wrapping them. As I learned more skills, more responsibilities increased. So after learning and internship, I felt more powerful. I said the word powerful again. Another way Project Search helped me to prepare for employment that they increased my interview skills, showed me how to write resumes correctly, and helped me with public speaking. My experience in the different departments showed me how to work as a team. It's good to work as a team, y'all. For example, in central processing, if another person needed help with something, we worked together to get the job done. Other ways was if one person was behind with their work, there was always someone there to help you out. That's definitely right. That's why I said this process was the best. We all had teamwork. So get the EVS, which stands for Environment Service, which another department I work in. In this department, I gained experience using PPE, which stands for Personal Protect Equipment. Examples of PPE are gloves, masks, and gowns. Now I understand the importance of using PPE in this department. I also learned the different colors codes on patients' rooms, which means when I should use PPE equipment before entering the rooms. Finally, my goals for the future are getting a better job in a warehouse, cause I like to work in a warehouse, picking up things, and also possibly going to college. So I want to go to college maybe one day in the future too, and becoming a special needs teacher. So I like interacting with other students and also and really I would like to thank all y'all again for making me speak to all of y'all. So and I thank y'all for supporting me during this program. I would like to say also thank the Project Search and the graduates for allowing me to speak to you all today. And I thank y'all.
Work hard and stay healthy.
Well, that's good. Can you tell me more about how Project Search made you feel when you were trying to get a job?
More confidence.
You had more confidence?
Yeah, and don't get nervous.
Yeah, it helped you not to get so nervous. Yeah. Is there anything you like about Project Search? What's your favorite thing about Project Search?
I'm sure everyone got what they needed.
Make sure everyone got what they needed? Say that again.
I'm sure everyone got everything they need.
Yeah. And what else? What was your other favorite part about Project Search?
Free lunch.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
Well, that's good. I'm glad that you enjoyed the free lunch. How about, can you tell me a little bit about your mentors there?
They were pretty good mentors.
Yeah.
I learned a lot from them.
Mm-hmm.
To learn be a good worker and a good person.
Yeah, they helped you be a good worker and a good person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can you tell me more about some of your teachers, maybe? Like Mr. Cross and Miss Amanda?
Mr. Cross is a really good instructor.
Yeah.
I learned a lot from him.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Did he help you do anything in particular?
Just stay on task and make sure I focus.
Yeah. Yeah, we appreciate Mr. Cross. Yeah. Well, anything else you want to say to Project Search?
Hope y'all have a good program for next year.
Yeah.
And bug out.
I like work with the boxes and taught them at different departments and working in the kitchen. At first, I don't know what to do. First, someone come and help me. I like the work. I know what to do. I am glad I have a job in the kitchen.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Baron Davis, and it is my honor to serve as Superintendent of Richland School District 2. Even though we're not celebrating in person today, I could not miss out on the opportunity to congratulate our Project Search graduates. I am so very proud of each of you. Project Search is an outstanding example of yet another way Richland 2 and our partners work together to help students find their pathways to purpose. Because of the hard work of our teachers and administrators in this program, and because of the true dedication of all the folks at Providence Health, our students are learning what it means to work in a real-world setting with a top-notch organization. Parents, I know how proud you must be to have your student graduate from this program. Each of them has experience coming to work and being a part of a team that pursues excellence every day. They have also received a great deal of love and support from that team. I want to thank you for allowing your child to be a part of Project Search. You've given them opportunities that will carry them throughout their lives. I also want to personally thank Joe Bernard and his Providence Health team. Without your continued commitment to the Project Search, this graduation wouldn't be possible. You see, the value in sharing your staff with these young people and this community will be stronger for what you've done. Students, this year is ending a little differently than we planned, but regardless, you are ready to find employment and become contributing citizens to this community. We are all very proud of you for completing this Project Search program. You have left an indelible mark on those you've worked with. We wish you nothing but success and happiness as you continue on your pathway to purpose. Congratulations, students.